Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today I want to decorate this journal. So this has been made with Marlydesign digital kits and they're called Postmarked and I love them so much. So we've been creating this and it's really cool. It's not finished yet, so I want to do a little bit of stamping because I think it will add a little bit more detailing, a little bit more grunge, and I think it would look really cool. So I've got quite a lot of stamps here that I haven't put back yet, but I thought we could use them anyways. And let's get started. So I'm going to use my VersaFine ink. It's very black. It's waterproof, which is something that I really like to use. And I would like to start by putting something right here. Maybe this would look nice. Whoops. This would be nice. Right here. And I'm gonna put all the stamps that I have used right here so that I don't use them again. Something right here. Okay, yeah. I'd love something above here. Confidential. Confidential is cool. Let's do the confidential. And I still don't know what I want to do over here. Let's do this one. It's looking amazing. And over here, probably something like this. I always wash my stamps. Always. Maybe brown as well. Yeah, that's really not very visible. But that's okay. Then over here, and I will put this underneath to make sure it's, well, it's not flat, but it's flatter. I quite like the idea of this in black. If it's not big enough, then just make it big enough. That looks pretty cool. One of them. I don't think I have another date, but I have number 77, which is pretty cool. Over here, we could put maybe a stamp. Alright, then over here I would love some information here. The stamp is a little bit too big, so I'm just going to do one of the numbers there. Clean it up, and then the other number there. Oh, that looks so cool! This is a date. Ooh, look at that. That would be perfect. Except this is not long enough. This is going to be very hard to do. This feels important, so let's just make it important right here. By airmail. Ooh, it's not gonna be very visible, but it should look very nice. So let's do this. Add a bit of texture. have an R. I don't know what to do with the R. Obviously, I don't have to put everything up here, but I don't know. I want to. Where should we put the registered? Registered. I haven't put anything here. There. Registered. Okay, so stamping is done, and now I want to do some decoration. For that, I'm going to grab all the stuff that I got from Marley, and there is a lot of stuff. So there are some tags, photos. So I've started putting some things a bit where I like them to go, and I have some die cuts as well that I thought would look cool, like maybe these, or some frames, tickets, stuff like that. And these are all the fussy cut elements that I got from the kit, and I'm so excited to use them. And there's also some pictures from the Postmarked pictures, all about like vintage photos of post people or people writing letters, and it's so cool. So I found this one that I really cool. Oh, and look at this one, it's so cool. I do have to cut this. Well, I think we can start gluing stuff and finding something nice around Charlie. I also have these, which are corners that I really like to use. This is a nice size, just right. Let's go with that one. And I did want to use some of these to add some blue, because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of red and there's not that much blue. I'm just going to use this, glue it. This is looking quite nice. And since it's just like barely touching, I'm going to put a little bit of paper tape. And now we can cut off the excess. Whenever I do some decorating, I tend to check what the bigger decorating things I like are and where I want them to go, and then I go with the smaller ones, because smaller items are really easy to put pretty much anywhere. Okay, now let's give him a name, Charlie, and I'll probably add some more decorating later on. Then I would like to do this car. And of course I did spend a lot of time inking everything before adding them. Okay, I'm really quite liking this. I would love to have something right here. I feel like there's something missing. Ooh, how about this fragile? And I think this is one of those journals where less is not more. It's like more is more, like just go nuts. I like this. I wanted something red. Arrow looks good. It's a bit of a shame that there's 2 rounds, but it's okay. I quite like it. Okay, this looks great. Next, we have this woman and these pockets that nothing is sure yet. I do like this, so let's just get her in that frame. And now I need to think about this pocket. Haven't had a big whoa moment yet. I could just leave it still. Ooh, let's not forget to ink. I did forget to ink Charlie, which is not good. So I'm really liking this. I'm gonna go with this. So this is just some scrap paper, but I really like this little A here. I think would look really cool. But of course it's on the edge, so I can't do much about that. But I can have my flip paper that I'm going to decorate this with. To make a pocket, my usual size I want my pocket to be. It has to be bigger than this. Yeah, I think exactly this size is quite good, but I do want the delivery to sit there, so I'm just going to glue this first and then. So this is going to be folded. I want my delivery to be at the edge. Okay, and then this is going to be our flip. Over here we need to fold and cut the excess as usual. There we go. I'm happy because I really wanted to use this A. And then we have the other pocket like this. And this doesn't have a flap here, so I'm just gonna have to glue it normally. We can make a flap at the bottom. There. We don't need this. But we do need a flap here if we want this to look quite nice. So let's make one. I'm just going to grab some paper that was going to the bin, and I'm gonna cut 2 centimeters and then fold in half like so. Then we'll glue. This is a bit annoying. One edge. And I bagged this paper with some just normal book page, just to have a little bit more strength. Once this is done, we can cut up this and this. And there we go, a pocket. Now, let's not forget to ink this time. I don't need to ink the bottom because it's going to be completely hidden, but the sides are important. Now, let's attach it somewhere here and hide that little stain. That was a little bit of a mistake. But it's okay, you know, if you make mistakes, you can always just hide them. It's the power of scrapbooking. Or drink journaling, or collaging, whatever you want to call this. Okay, this is looking great. Just making sure that it's straight. I wonder if we should put another picture, but we already have. I'm going to call her Manu. In my book, there's a witch whose name is Manu, and she's really cool. That girl, I'm just gonna call her Manu. And maybe we could put something with her name on. Just like we did for Charlie. That would be quite cool. There's quite a few different kits in here, like all these stencil numbers and letters, and also these that I would really like to use. All the kits are down in the description below, so make sure you go and have a look if you want, if you're interested. There we go. Where is Manu? Manu. Ooh, I forgot about the... but that's okay. You know, maybe that's not too bad. I quite like it like this. And it's okay if the little birdie doesn't show anymore. It's a shame, but it's okay. There we go. This is looking so cool. And we also have some space to decorate. I would love to put some stamps right there. This is tacky glue, by the way. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and glue these buckets because they've been here for a while. And without them, it looks a little bit empty, I think. So there's going to be a lot of buckets here. Although I quite like it with this empty. Maybe we could put it here instead. And it's too late to remove that, so it's okay. This one here, and I'm hiding the bottom and making sure that it's all straight. Everything needs to be aligned so it looks really professional. Then we have this little pocket. Maybe we could put it here. I like this. We're gonna need some tiny little tags to put in these pockets. Tiny, tiny pockets. Then I quite like this one. And I do not have a rectangle frame. I don't think so. So we could put some of these corners. I think they look really, really cool. You just need to find both, which is sometimes a bit of a problem. There we go. I don't want the big ones, I think they're just a bit too big. And I completely forgot that I had loads of labels. Okay, so this is really, really big. I don't think I will be able to put that. But we do have lots of other labels. And I am a lot like Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventure. And I believe she's changed the name of her channel. I don't know why I haven't been able to have a look at her videos lately. I've had a lot of work and she always puts these labels everywhere. So maybe some stamps. That could be quite cool. That's a bit too much. But we do need words in the middle. I'm just gonna go with this. Ooh, and there's one thing I got out I haven't used yet that I would very much like to use. It's these. So this is 3D paste. I'd like to use it and try to make a little, I don't know what they're called. Let's see. And see if we like that. We mustn't touch for a long time. And let's keep on gluing stuff that we think looks nice wherever we go. Grab. Well, that didn't take long. Let's see if we can make some more. I quite like this. Okay. It's not very straight, but it gives a little bit of shine. I quite like it. Let's put one more here. Big one. Ooh, or we could put something like this. Yeah, I quite like that idea instead. Ah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go do something else for a little bit. Because this is just too dangerous for me. Or I can decorate this side. Try not to touch this studded frame. This is looking quite cool. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't like him off the side like that, so I'll find something else. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was some stuff that I didn't like here. It didn't look really finished. So we can just glue something to hide the unfinished business, I guess. Like this. Follow the line. There. Okay, that looks nice. This one's name is Baker. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Not this one. I do also have washi tape that I think would look good here. Would look nice here. Just a line. Like this, it looks perfect, and this we could put in a couple other places as well. Okay, then we have these. And I found this. I think it looks nice. Maybe we'll attach something there. I would quite like a label here, something like this, and maybe another one around here. And I would love to put the names of this lady, and maybe we could even put this lady's name. What else? Oh, I have this that I would love to use. I just don't know where yet. Then maybe we could put some more stuff here. I'm thinking a label. Maybe a red one. Ooh, what about... Nope, no green. Something like this. Yes, but inked. Oh, and I have 3D paint, which is red. I don't know what we could use it for, but it could be interesting. But I think the 3D paint should wait until the end, until I'm ready not to touch anything anymore. Have you guys seen any really beautiful post-mail themed related tutorials or scrapbooking stuff recently that you'd maybe want to share with everyone down below? Could be yours. No worries, just share. I would love to see it. I'm really happy to see other people's videos, so just let me know and just share it down in the information below. We could put some of these stencils. I quite like them because they're a little bit different from the red and blue. Then I've seen some people use these specimen slides to put some pictures, and I think it would look really cool. Then we'll just have to cut off the excess here. But this is a very tight, so I think I'll just put a little bit of glue there. I think that's quite nice. And then just like before, I'm going to put a little bit of tape on the sides. And maybe we could use the red 3D paint to make the little dots in there. That could look cool. Now let's glue this with tacky glue there, and maybe we could cut right here, and then we can decorate here. Maybe, ooh, how about mailman? That looks cool. Should I put the 2 dots, the red ones? I really want to. This is a bad idea. Okay, it looks very red. It's really red. But if I don't like it later, I can just paint it another color or put something else on top. It's okay. Let's continue. I really like this, so I'm just gonna do it. Ooh, maybe a darker one. I think my camera is stopping every 30 minutes, which it did not used to do, so that's a bit annoying. Anyways, I just flipped this and now glue this, and let's see if we have any corners. Okay guys, here we are. I think I'm going to stop here for now. Let me show you where we are. So the cover, I don't know about decorating. I don't know yet about the closure, which we should probably kind of start worrying about now that it's a bit too late. Anyways, then lots of decorations everywhere. I think it looks pretty cool. I did want to add some numbers, which is a really cool idea by Lady Blackwood that I follow on Instagram, and she has lots and lots of super cool ideas. So this is a die cut. I only have one with numbers, but I think it adds a lot of interest and I quite like how it looks. Maybe I'll add more later on. And then it flips like this, and here it's so decorated, so cool. And then there's two flips here, and we have, ooh, it's not finished. I haven't decorated this part yet. Okay, I'll do it later off camera because this video is way too long already. So we have this, and then this with lots and lots of pockets everywhere. Huge pocket here, and some more pockets everywhere, all decorated. I love this. That's the last bit that I did, and I love this as well. And I think it looks really cool. And we're going to stop here for today because it's late and I need to start moving on to the next bit, which is going to be all the tags. And I'm so excited. We have so many pockets. There's a lot of tags to make to fill this whole file folder up of a lot of stuff. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, see you in the next video.